Hello, welcome to a devlog of Terravox. As you can see, we're in the game right now. Normally I don't really speak in videos. Normally I just show it with like text. But I think I want to try this out, so wish me luck, I guess. It's been quite a while since the last devlog. I was mainly working on fixing issues in the game to make it from completely unplayable to bearable, you know. But I've also added a bunch of features. So in this devlog, the first thing I added is a day-night cycle. So as you can see, the sun over there is like rising. It's going very slow. You can best see it with the shadows that the sun is moving, right? I'll show you a clip of it going a bit quicker so that you sort of have a reference. I also made a few houses here, by the way. They look pretty nice, don't they? So one of the things I added as well is I want to have like a lighting system in the game, right? So that if you go like under the ground, for example, in a tunnel and there's no light, that it's actually dark. Currently you can't see that, but I have actually added a lighting system. So if I click the F1 key, you see on the right top corner you see something, a value called current light level. Currently it's 0 because there is no light source, but if I would break this block, it will be 15 here, which is the max, and it comes down from the sky, and then when I go under here it like slowly goes down until it hits 0 again, as you can see. What I can also do is like block off the light like this and stuff, so yeah, it works pretty well. If I go in the house, you see that the light level goes down, but it also sort of strangely goes up around these things again, and that's because these are lamps, or lanterns rather. Currently you don't see them giving any light, but as you can see, when we get close, the light level goes higher. Basically I have like the full lighting system, but I don't have a shader for it, so you don't actually see it. I'm very bad with shaders because I'm mainly a programmer, I guess, so I have to figure out shaders, but you know, I'm sure that I'll be able to do that, right? So yeah, currently because of how the light levels are calculated, it's a bit slow to break blocks. So as you can see, there's like a tiny little delay there whenever I break or place a block. It's not very noticeable here, but it's a lot more noticeable in places where there's like a lot of difference between light levels, for example on like floating islands. The FPS is going a bit down because currently the light level calculation is very heavy and it like maxes out the CPU, but as you can see on like a floating island where it needs to do more calculations, basically it's like really a bit slower. I think how I want to speed this up is I want to make a compute shader. Oops. Oh yeah, this happens if the CPU maxes it. I'm not sure if this is like a Unity problem or a problem in my code. I think it's a Unity problem, but you know, this shouldn't happen. This is very strange. Like the chunks are actually there, it's just mesh that isn't generating properly. But yeah, I'll just restart real quick. Alrighty, we are back. Oops. Oh yeah, as you can see, the light is also a lot more red in the morning because the sun is like coming up, and it's like I mean, I just did that with an animation, so that's why it looks like that, but I think it's kind of beautiful. It's not. Also, the other thing I added, or improved rather, is so in a past devlog I showed this system. Basically I can like select a bunch of blocks then I can grab them, then I can put them somewhere else and they will appear. So I basically can just, oops, I need to actually, there we go. Wait, why is it, that was strange. Anyway, as you can see, that works, but the problem was that if I'd grab, for example, a bit that was like usually bigger than a chunk, or like it spanned over a lot of chunks, it would become invisible, right? So if I grab this and put it here, instead of like having the same system that you use when you place or break blocks, where also sometimes it becomes invisible, but I'm very far in fixing that bug, it's almost gone now. But now instead of doing that, what it does, it just saves the new data and completely unloads the chunks, and then the normal chunk loader will handle it, and it's a lot faster, as you can see. Instead of trying to do it all at once, because when you try to do it all at once, strange things happen that not supposed to happen, and also frame drop. I mean, it still gives frame drop because it has to loop over everything, but as you can see, it's a lot faster, and it like actually works properly now across chunks. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I did for this video, or last few weeks rather. So yeah, I hope you somewhat enjoyed watching this at least, and have a good day. Bye bye.